closer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Season 0 is the start. To prove that you're a part, that's the climb we ride. Earn your bonus, earn your stripes. Follow the bosses, link in the chain. No fake fame, we measure game. Every tap, every talk, every move we make. Turn social love to a crypto state. They said it's just another app, another dream, but we turn defeat into a money machine. From Web 2 ghosts to Web 3 kings. Bosses make profits even in market swings. Boss up. Boss up! We run the exchange. Social turns to capital, feel that change. Work 5, baby, this ain't a game. Earn your rank, make your name. Boss up, level to the throne. From under boss hustle to a kingdom grown. They trade in silence, we trade with fame. Boss up, MOB 5, we change the game. Boss up.
Yay! Happy Monday, Snoopy. How you, man?
What up? What up?
What up? Crazy world. Crazy world. Let me check the map, though. I'm not going to miss it this time, everybody. There we go. Checking it. Oh, that was a general. That must have been you, huh, guy?
It was.
Let me, oh, look, coming in, too. That, pretty good stuff. But, yeah, wild news this week, or this weekend, right? Crazy, man. Here we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
two generals. Two generals. What's
generals.
that, though?
I was on the edge of my seat, waiting for the big fallout, the big dump. So we talked on Spaces Friday night. We both stabled out on the MOBFI exchange, trying to preserve our farming yield.
Yeah,
and stuff just kept going, kept ripping. So ripped all weekend long. I think it had something to do with the full moon. We have to pay attention to the full moon.
The full moon. That's what it is. That's right. It's a signal, right? Yep. Also pizza delivery joints around the Pentagon. That is a great signal as well. There's all kinds of signals. Yeah.
Nice.
Just got to lock in. What's
that fear and greed symbol looking like?
I know. What are you thinking? Anybody?
I think we got to be up. I think we got to be up in the 30s. So I'm going to say 36.
Ooh, 36. Let's see. Oh, 40. Look at us. We're out.
Yeah.
We're almost in mid. We're almost mid. No fear at all. But yes, we're still there. We'll see. I mean, just yesterday, look, that's a big bump, like you said. Oh, let me make sure. Let me refresh. Yeah, I did. I refreshed. Okay. Well, yeah, that's a big bump. Everybody, they just like to see a little positive movement. Yeah.
Yep.
Plus, it isn't just that. That's what we're going to go over, man. It's not just that. It's not just some number go up. There's a lot of obviously positive news. Whales doing things right. Everybody's kind of looking like looking forward to 2026.
President's getting arrested. All kinds of craziness.
Except for Maduro. Yes, correct. He might not be looking for, even though he did say it as he was frog marched. He was happy 2026. That's what happened. But it's all good. Whatever. How's it going? Let's see. Good evening, GW Rich, Web3 Wise Guys. Happy 2026. Inflation is silent, but certain it is. It's always going to happen, isn't it, GW Rich? 2026 will once again prove that the quintillion effect is real. Oh, I like it. Let's appreciate that. It's an alpha. GW Rich knows, right? Check it out. Appreciate you, GW Rich. Thanks for joining us. And there it is, Honolulu. How does it feel? How does it feel to be without a home, like a complete unknown, like a Rolling Stone? That's deep, Honolulu. Is that by the Rolling Stones? Is it? I don't know. But thank you, Honolulu. Probably doesn't feel good. I can tell you that, Honolulu. And there it is, Hype Guy. What's up, Hype? What's up, everybody? Good to see you, bro.
No, bye.
There you go. And there, Jason, 5449. Happy MOB Monday. One of the newest bosses. Right on, bro. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. And MG3, good to see you guys. Hey, let me know, man. Did you make the travel? I do not know. I know it's close, but let me know. Yeah, because he might be a cool man on the street for us, right? He might have some cool stuff for us. But thank you, MG3. A happy Sparking MOB-Fi-tastic Monday and a week ahead. Web3 Wise Guys fam. You as well, my crypto adventures. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you always. And Joanne, good evening, Wise Guys. Good evening, Joanne. Thank you. Appreciate you joining us. You too, appreciate you, MG Theory. Thanks for joining us, bro. And Crypto Buffy B, no fear. There is no fear. That's right. We should never fear. It's all good. It's all good. But good evening. Thank you for joining us, Crypto Buffy B. And George, good evening to you. Right? Thank you, bro. Oh, look at that. That is Bob Dylan, like a Rolling Stone. I know Bob Dylan. I just didn't. That's a good one, man. Right on. But yes, that is the fear and greed. And this is what it's looking like, right? Look, it's making a little turn. Seeing the hooks. Seeing the hook. Are we missing it? I'm not doing it. I'm not stabling out. I think that's just a little check. Check. We'll see. But look at XRP is the one that's been ripping the most, man. Right? And I did not do that one.
Well, that and Sui has continued to just plow and plow and keep plowing. So it and XRP has definitely been the biggest winners. But
right on.
Looks like XRP army is back.
It is the XRP AR. Chang, good evening, bro. Thank you for joining us, bro. Thank you. Right on. But yes, it does. It looks like ETH. The other one was even Sui. Sui was also doing a nice. See down here, a couple of them, man. Quite a few. There it is, Sui. Look at 35%, bro. It's a good one. Nice for the Sui chain. And Avalanche, nice steady climb up. And where's Ton? Another one. Just a good one. Had a little pump there, but I'm actually in a crow a little bit. I'm a little bit in crow, and it's down 2% in an hour. Awesome. It's great. It's good stuff. Society, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Thanks for joining us. Right on. Let's go. It's market time. But there's a lot of news, bro, and that's kind of what we're going to get into. Yeah. Yes, the big thing is rallies as this Venezuela shock shifts the risk move. Have you heard? And this is all just rumors, right? You heard the rumors that he might have had something like 600,000 Bitcoin. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. Yep.
I don't know. Hey, I it's explore it. I know a lot of that rumors going around. Who knows, right? When you're dealing with that kind of stuff, those are definitely the ways he would maybe kind of move around money for his oil, right? He wasn't giving it to his people. He was just taking the oil, doing his thing, narco terrorist, all kind of stuff, right? But he also had his own token. You know what it was called? He had his own token for real.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I bet it pumped.
There's some Venezuela, I forget what it is, but I don't know if it was a stable coin, but he had his own thing over there. Yeah.
When the dev gets locked up and can't sell, that's when things pump.
That's a good one. That's true. Locked up for real. That's right. There it is. Kingfisher. Good evening, WebTWise, guys. By the way, the sauce is great on everything, especially black bean tacos. Right on. Is there any meat or is that just straight up black beans? Yeah. Right on. I like it. Never tried it on there, but yes. This is, like I said, this is a big news, deal. Bitcoin's popping up over, like I said, where we're at 92,000. That's what it said. But it's kind of taking a little breather up there. 93.8, almost pushing 94. So, that was like one of the ceilings they've been trying to pop through, right? With all this bearishness. That's why everybody's kind of looking like, hey, this might be not just kind of a pump and dump again. We'll see. But, the timing didn't matter. That's what I'm saying. Markets reacted to the U.S. operations that resulted in the detention of Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro. Yep. So there, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. This U.S. crypto bill. You said something today. Didn't you see some news that you were saying is looking good?
Any day now.
Well, they've been saying that for a while. I like it, but yes, I just want to see it. I want to see it. Come on, really? But also the derivatives market, there are people, a lot of shorts got liquidated today, and I got a little chart on that. So it's a reverse of what we've been seeing. A lot of the longs been getting hammered, and now you're starting to see a reverse. I think it was over 380 to 400 million. I don't know, something like that. We'll see. So it rose, price moved higher alongside global risk assets after this, like I said, geopolitical development in Venezuela. Also the oil, man. Well, U.S. going to be doing some things with that, and also probably get back to the people where it belongs. So, derivatives, as I said, right? Another thing, getting over 100 is going to be a big thing with call options because, again, that's a nice buffer where everybody's hanging out on these options and all this stuff. Black King, good to see you, bro. Right on. Appreciate you, man. Ray, like what you said. I saw you, man. Appreciate you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out, Black King. Right on, right on. But look, this is what they said. See, Venezuela's rumored Bitcoin reserves confirmed. I mean, we've been hearing that the United States isn't going to buy Bitcoin for their reserves. I didn't know they were just going to be snatching up people and taking it presidents, right? Maybe that's a new way to acquire Bitcoin. You need a military though.
Yeah.
It's a new DCA. It's a cheaper one. Well, I don't know about cheaper, but it is wild. Good evening, fam. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, KP Queen. Right on. Appreciate you joining us on this wonderful Monday. Looking good, looking good. There it is, my man, Comfy. Sup, boys? Happy MobFi Monday, son. That's right, man. Right on. Appreciate you, Comfy. Thanks for joining us. But yes, and then this here goes on. Bitcoin just had, this is looking back at 2025. Do you know it's had its least volatile year ever was 2025? Did you know that? Did you know that?
Really? Huh.
Yes. Out of all the years, yet last year was the least volatile. Yeah. I'm gonna, I think the chart's in here. Yeah, here it is. So yes, last year we started at 101, January 6th, right? And here we are at almost 94. We're actually down, but not down bad. Yeah. So yep, had a lot of movement, got up to over 120, 124 around there, all-time high. And then yes, there you go. Down, down, down. Have you joined our crew yet on MobFi? Well, I don't know. I haven't. I'm in the Web3 Wise guys. But yes, there are a lot of channels in there, bro. Right on. I missed an opportunity this week at Bitcoin. Sometimes you got to take your shot, Black King, right? That's what Mob's all about. You get this cool stuff where you're winning jackpots, and you put those jackpots in your favorite crypto and grow your portfolio, bro. A friend of mine told me at this time it will go up, and I thought I should stake it in one of Bitcoin, but I didn't. Yep. Don't, next time you got some conviction, Black King, do it, bro. Got to do it. Got to make the plunge, man. But yes, it's been, like I said, least volatile. Bitcoin, the one that they say is crazy, only moved a couple thousand from a whole year, right? And then you got this. Look, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is Walmart is now going to accept Bitcoin at the checkout line now. Yeah. Walmart now enables Bitcoin payments at the checkout via OnePay, cash tapping 150 million customers. Yeah. I would never spend my Bitcoin at Walmart, but you now have the ability to do that. Yeah. He's like crying and laughing. That's how we all feel, Black King. Crying and laughing most of the times. Yeah. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Stick around. At least you got a community. That's the main thing. You're going to have conviction, right? But yeah, that's a big deal. You're going to continue to see this kind of stuff, right? All the rails are just built. Now we're waiting, like Snoopy was talking about when we were just coming out, the regulations and all that kind of stuff. And then look at this. Bank of America officially begins recommending that clients invest up to 4% of their portfolio in Bitcoin and crypto, right? Not just straight Bitcoin. People are starting to understand. And this is one of the largest banks in America. And now they are telling their clients and their customers to get some Bitcoin, right? Get some crypto. And they're Night Owl. Appreciate you, Night Owl. Seeing you battling today. Right on. Along with a lot of people. Hey, Wise guys. Hey, Night Owl. Thank you for joining us. Yep. But yeah, man, that's all this is very, 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 very bullish. And then again, look at this. We were talking about the options. Here it is. Just in 344,430,000 in short positions has been liquidated in 24 hours. That is a reversal of what we've been doing, and that's getting smashed, and those longs getting hammered, and now these are shorts, and it's definitely a reversal. Okay, so these are all signals. This is what we're talking about. This is why you got to pay attention. A lot of things to look at, not just some of your goofy KOLs on X or YouTube. You just you look at a lot of signals, and that's why we go over this every day with the news. And this is another important one. I'm not going to play the video. It's just this chart, but this is the balance sheet of the Federal Reserve. Yeah, this is where we talk about quantitative easing and quantitative tightening. Yeah, and I'm going to zoom in, but this right here, just to give you an idea. But this was COVID. Okay, this is when the Fed injected a ridiculous amount of money. Okay, That's when they did this. And you could see the time frame. That's also when crypto all was going up. Yeah. And this was crypto's top of the bull market right here. Okay. There's all kinds of things to look at, to understand when it's really real, right? And then for all of this, it's almost about it's a little under, but almost $3 trillion was sucked back in by quantitative tightening, where the Fed starts sucking in the money, right? Raising interest rates and all that kind of stuff. That's what they're doing, sucking in money. And now, as I zoom in, you will now see this first little reversal, this little hump up, right? little hump up. Now it is now quantitative easing, and the Fed is now starting to print money, spit it back out into the banks, and inject it into the economy, right? And that means that's what people do, right? They get money, they get a little freewheeling, and they're going to get some Bitcoin. They're going to get some Ethereum. They're going to do some crypto, and then they're going to get into some memes and some alts. Yeah, that's literally what happens. So these charts, along with all the signals that we've been talking about, this is literally it, everybody, right? Sometimes, like I said, of course, you can find your favorite person that you listen to and maybe their project, and you go ahead and maybe get into some of their tokens and coins and memes and all that. But this is just a normal way to look on when are you ready to load up, and you should have been loading up, right? We've been talking about it. When there's fear, just like Warren Buffett and all them say, that's when you go and get in and jump in. Yeah, that's how it happens. Yeah, there you go. Okay, it's a good chart. Yeah, that's right. What's up, Sal?
Hi.
That would be hey Sal. Yeah. That would be one to keep an eye on.
It is.
Kind of give you timing, when to make moves. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the first little hump up, and that was up like mid-December. That's really kind of where it turned, and where they started actually injecting money. And it, like I said, most of the time it just goes right into the banks. That's what the Fed does. It porkifies the banks. That is a real technical term called porkifying, right? So that's exactly what they do. Hatsack. What I'm talking about. Good evening, wise guys. Happy first Monday of a bright new year. That's right. Right on, Hatsack. Happy New Year. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Anyways, Black King says, yo, Sal. Good to see you, Sal. Right on.
Hi, Black King.
There you go. But yes, those are a lot of signals which you can look at. This is why we're very, I would say, it looks like that this is really going to be a big reversal, and this is real. Of course, there's going to be volatility. Doesn't mean straight up, but it does look like we're going to be, kind of going the upward trend. So we shall see. Yeah. And this is big news. Zach XBT and many others have now released again. Good old Ledger has been hacked again, I guess, right? They've given out all your personal information, right? Emails, your just your name, things like that. They don't hack into your ledger, right? But they do have your personal information. Okay, not a good thing. Everybody know what that means? You're going to get a lot of scams. You're going to get a lot of things in your email saying, "Hey, your ledger's been compromised," right? Send us your keys and we'll help you. Don't do any of that. Okay. We'll get into it some more. There's other things that happened as well. But yes, this is real. Ledger actually confirms it. This is the second time. That's not very good for a supposedly secure digital wallet, right? That's not great. I'm actually going to start maybe using my Treasure. Yeah.
Or a company that actually can store your seed phrases for you. Like, that's just not cool. Like, you should be locked up tight.
You should. You should. Do you have a favorite one that you use at all, Sal? No? Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I do have a Treasure. I've set it up already. I just was very familiar with Ledger. But now this might have been the last straw. Yeah. This is not good. So just saying, the no crypto assets, security phrases, blockchain balances, or payment information were compromised in the breach. Yeah, just your personal information, so these people now can go hammer you. And again, I've looked at other things, right? This was even from the past one. You have to think a lot more into this, right? If you look in the other past where they did this again, and then they see people they can run things through AI now, everybody, right? And you can see if there's somebody that was a long time holder or an address that hasn't moved or did anything, it's probably somebody that might have had some things, right? And now, and it has your address, right? Now you can get, what are them? They call it the crossbar, what, not the where they're whacking people in the head with a tire iron, right? And getting the seed freight. No, yeah, you haven't heard of that? So, yeah, you go to the conventions and they know. And
Oh
you
yeah, I've heard of that. I didn't hear about tire iron or anything though, but yeah, I know that they go after people for sure.
Yeah, no, and it's just expression. That's not meaning exactly what they use, but now they know you have money, and they will bash you, right? So it gets serious, right? It gets serious. It's crazy. Kingfisher says, "Hey Sal, Will T of Web3 sends his regards." There you go, right on, Kingfisher.
They will.
But yes, this is again, these things keep happening with Ledger. They're going to have a mass exodus, and as they should, right? But like I said, don't get these people have your email now, and you're going to get something like, "Hey, we need your 24-word secret phrase," right? You don't start filling it out, okay? I don't care if it goes over and it looks like ledger.com website. They're not going to do that. So watch that kind of stuff. Yeah. No, society. It is not. This is the second time, bro. It's what I'm saying. This is not good. Not a good look on somebody that's supposed to be the security, for holding your crypto. But this is the second time. Yeah. Not great. Not great. Not a good look. And then even more, here's MetaMask. Fake MetaMask 2FA security check lures users into sharing recovery phrase. Again, that's what you're talking about, especially me. Like, there's a couple of ledgers that I have. It's connected to Ledger. That's what they're about, right? So you get something from MetaMask and says, "Hey, look, you've been compromised, you and Ledger." And this is what I'm saying. I'm going to scroll down. This is what it'll look like, right? Here it is. Yeah. Right from MetaMask, all official. It's got the little cool fox. Yeah. All official. And yeah, we're stepping up our security. Going to tell you to enable 2FA. It's going to look all this great thing. And then down here, it's going to take you to a website, right? And it's going to tell you to do this, right? Don't do that. That's ridiculous. Okay. It doesn't even matter. These people are not going to reach out to you. Just like Coinbase has no customer service, none of these places do either. And they're not worried about if you got compromised. Yeah.
No place is going to email you with a 2FA either. Like, no company will ever email you that.
No, not a legit one.
Yeah.
Just some of these guys. This guy from North Korea. This is somebody from North Korea, and he's trying to take all your loot. Yeah. So that's what's happening, right? Don't mess with it. Don't at all, right? It's all ridiculous. And then here we go. This is just talking about XRP. So there's some people talking about XRP, and I bring you all the news. If you have it, it might be a thing for you. If not, just gotta watch it. But they're talking about high level of powerful institutions have preset what it is, right? What is XRP? And all he's talking about here is that it's a type of banking system, right? Just like your email and how the emails used to work, right? It didn't seem like a big deal, but now I don't know any company, or maybe they're starting to rotate out of email and stuff like that. But everybody uses email. It's part of just the business, right, of what you're doing. It's how you get messages across your company, all these different things. That's all it's talking about, right? That XRP has been built within of this new banking system, and that's kind of their technology. It's not a coin, but a tool, right? And then it's smart. Tell them, Sal. You don't. I'm just saying.
I don't know what tool. I don't know who's going to use that tool. So
there you go. I love it. That's it, right? I hear you. I'm with you, but that's kind of what they're saying. That's the big pump. Yeah. They got a lot of whales. You just saw them. Everybody get liquidated, right?
Yeah, they got a lot of whales that want to get whaling out.
They do.
That's what they have.
I know. Massive bags. Massive bags. And there you go. Let's see. Here we go. Did you, Black King? Don't do it, bro. Don't click the link. Don't mess with it. If you don't contact them, they will not contact you. Lock it up. What's what I'm talking about? GW Rich. I was told to click a Zoom call. I know all those things, man. And what sucks, Black King, I actually do Zoom. I talk with people and all that. It messes that kind of stuff up too, right? Google Meets, Zooms, all of that. It's kind of crazy, man. And who is not talking about XRP? No, we all. It's a lot of different things, right?
I don't talk about XRP.
That's it. All good, society. But who else is excited for ETH Denver? Is it next month? I don't know. Big thing is also going on CES, Kingfisher, right? We're gonna get into that too. Last year had some good stuff there. We are lucky to be alive at this time in history of the Green Tunnel Show. Scott, there you go, Scott. That's what I'm talking about. That's it.
Trump is going to make Venezuela grande again. It's going to be grande.
It's going to be grande.
There was actually a very cool meme that was circulating today of President Trump saying that he's the new president of Venezuela and he's going to make Venezuela grande again. Free tacos for everybody. It's going to be grande.
Grande. I love it. I love it. Society is Flare and XRP together. I'm not a maxi on either other. I don't know deep, but if anybody else knows, let me know. Right? Not sure, bro.
Don't know.
But that's what's going on there. And then also CZ, right? He's telling you don't chase the 10x. He's telling you don't chase the 10x. This guy, right? He's just saying watch where I put my money. Right? He's telling you to watch.
Crazy. He's like the freaking KOL of freaking BNB.
I know.
What the heck?
Well, it used to be by BNB. Right now, I get it. I know. But yes, he's just telling you, and I agree with some of it actually, right? I mean, like I said, what I do is I just have conviction in what we're doing, right? I do. I have mass conviction on what we're doing. But I also dibble dabble, right? Out in the world, but I don't go ridiculous, right? I don't go redonkulous. And I just kind of, like I said, I play around out there, and sometimes you hit, sometimes, most of the times you don't. But look, all he's saying is ignore it, chasing 10x opportunity with 99% failure rate. He's just saying, get into something and, follow people that you have, I guess, trust and conviction in. Yeah. So let's see. Black King is, so he is going to take I don't think they're going. I think they kind of transferred it over to, there was a young woman. I know that she was supposedly, I think, the vice president. So I think she is. But also, I could tell you, they already just announced that they're going to, have great relationships with the U.S. So I could tell you that I'm sure that we're pretty much in control. I mean, seriously, it's not like we just did it and then, But anyways, it looks like that, right? We'll see. But that's how it works, I guess, right? By the way, once the Clarity Act passes, or not, Ripple will replace the ACH in the USA. Yes, yeah, not Ripple, right? Yeah, well, I mean, there's going to be like I said, tons of stable coins. There's going to be a lot of competition on what they want to do now, right? But you never know. I don't know the kind of influence, you could say, that they have in banking. All of that. They're pretty big powerhouse, right? Brad Garlinghouse is pretty connected. Yeah. So you don't know all the deals. I don't know, right? I just speculate and just talking about the news. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it's all about. Who you know, how it works, who you're connected with, and who's going to use your rails, right? So we'll see. Another one is, look, NFT Paris has canceled their conference because NFTs are such a train wreck. NFTs have lost so much of their value. They just said, we're not doing it. It's ridiculous. There's nobody. There's going to be like 12 people here, and we're going to shut it down, right? So yes, it dropped, right? The capitalization, market cap, $9 billion in January to 2.7 in 2026. That's a big, and it was already down. Everybody, it was already pretty bad. So NFTs, hey, you can make jokes, you can do all this. I get it. Yeah, all of the speculative craziness and just like meme coins, that's pretty much out of that. But NFTs are real technology. They're definitely going to be used, and there's a lot of projects that are going to come roaring back, right? They will, as long as they're building and doing things. It is. Those actually have absolute merit. There's a lot of good technology, and people are doing good things with it. But yes, NFT. And look, they even said, I think the ones that are doing like booths, I don't even think they're refunding the booth, like the people that were showing up. Customers that bought the tickets, yes, they're going to give them their money back. But the people that were going to go and set up booths and do all this stuff, I don't think they're going to give it back. We'll see.
That's not cool. They shouldn't do that.
Isn't cool.
Everyone should get their money back.
I would think so, especially when it didn't happen, right? That's what you paid for. You paid for it to happen. So I don't know. Obviously, you see with even OpenSea, they moved to trading everything. They used to be straight NFTs, right? We all know. We've been in there for a while with OpenSea. But now you can do all kinds of things: tokens, collectibles, culture, digital and physical. You can do all kinds of things over there. They're absolutely going to try to make her play and get back in our good side. I don't know. They got a lot of work to do. I got to get a good airdrop. I got to get a good drop, and then maybe I'll think about it. But Black King says, will you say he is for the oil cost? Venezuela is the highest production country. Of course, it's a big reason is oil, but there's a lot of other reasons, right? I believe the drug trafficking. I believe stopping that, and just in general, right? A lot of that kind of stuff was coming out of the country. The other thing is that country since
fraud too.
A what? Fraud.
It's not just oil; they were involved in the fraud as well.
Yeah, like the voting,
the election fraud.
Yeah. Well, he did it. They did it themselves. Literally, everybody. He's an illegitimate president. He did not win. Everybody knows it. Even the UN has acknowledged that he's not the president. He didn't win. Right? That's literally what they do. They rig elections, just like somebody in North Korea. Right? He doesn't win 100% of the votes. That's how those places work. That's what real tyrants look like. Yeah, that's what real dictators look like. Not what everybody wants to say around whatever. Maybe say this country. Yeah, but oil's a big one. There's a lot of reasons, right? Also, that the United States is not going to allow anybody on this hemisphere, on this side of the West, right? We are the West, and there's a reason that none of those countries have military, right? And that's because the United States, right? We protect this whole hemisphere, right? And we are not going to allow some people like from other countries that are not friendly to us to start setting up and doing things in a neighbor. We're not going to do that. It's a lot of things, Black King. So yeah, that's just how we roll. If you're a superpower, you definitely got to flex, and it's not a joke. Everybody can be like, but yeah, if you don't do that, there are going to be other countries that suck up that vacuum, right? When there's a vacuum, somebody's going to go and take power, right? And I'm all for the United States doing it because that's my country. So number one, I am proud that the military did a flawless victory. It was. I don't, whatever. You don't see that too much, but we'll see. Bappy, who makes the determination for what is and is not a stable coin? Well, it's all like I said, Bappy. Like you got to file now with the regulations. You're going to file and you're going to back it by something that whatever they would accept as stable, like a dollar, treasuries, debt, right? Gold, silver. There's a lot of I think Pax Gold. Pax Gold is somewhat of a stable coin, kind of, right? But it's just based off of gold. It's not really a stable, but it's based off. It's backed by that. But yeah, with all the regulations, I'm sure, like I said, especially when banks and institutions, anybody that's going to kind of do that and start buying treasuries or something like that, that's what they'll do, right? USDT, it's a little different. There's some algorithmic type of things that does. It's not fully backed 1-to-1. So there's a lot of things, Bappy. So, but yeah, good question, bro. Down here, Poly market predictions. They're moving into real estate. Yes, that's nice, right? You're gonna get. They're going to move into everything. All of this kind of stuff is going to move into everything. It's a great way to measure any kind of whatever, right? Whatever sports, politics. It's a great polling measurement. Yeah. So down here we're talking about.
Like, when are they going to paint the house black or red? What are they going to do with the real estate
prices? So is it going to go up?
Yeah, but of what?
Yeah, look here. This place, it's called Parcel. It's called Parcel, Poly Market, part of the launch real estate prediction markets that will settle against Parcel's daily housing pricing index, right? So you're gonna actually betting on just the housing market, right? So and you'll see it'll spread out into more things, Sal, right? I mean, once they get their little little grubby hands into something and it's working, they figure out all kinds of crazy things to bet on, right? But yeah,
I'm shorting the real estate market.
Shorting, that's right.
I'm going 5x leverage.
That's right. So they're under partnership with Polymarket. Will list and operate markets tied to movements in housing price indices, while Parcel will supply the index data used to determine market outcomes and settlement values. So I've never looked or kind of heard of Parcel. I don't even know. Let me see if they even got a token. I don't know if it's not the best way to research it, everybody. Just because I find it doesn't mean it's really. Yeah. Parcel. Is it with CO? Yeah. There it is. Oh, it's up 82%. It's like, too late. Too late. I brought it to you. Just a little bit outside. Oh, but it's a low. It's a low cap. That can't be the one, is it? I might have just look at that. That's crazy. It's on Solana. Hold on.
I think it was in the story at the bottom of the story that actually showed the token price.
All right. It is up over 120%. It is Parcel. Oh, yeah. That's it. Yep. That's it. Okay. Right on. Yeah. Look, we just missed it. Hey, FOMO head. We just missed it.
When did you find this today?
When did I find it today? It was probably around 1 or 2.
Huh.
So.
Yeah. You should have bought.
Thanks. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. But look, I mean, look, this is January 5th, everybody. Look, the other thing, look, I mean, great, 100. If this is something real, and I'm going to go back, we're at a ridiculous 18 million market cap, right? That's not anything, okay? But then you go down here and look at circulating supply, right? They still got at least half, right? That's kind of needs to come out. You look at tokenomics, how's it dispersed? Is there lockups? How they're going to be released? You got to look at all this stuff. But the chart is pumping. It kind of pulled back, right? But look, it's been out. Let's see if we go to max. Oh, it's been out a long time, everyone. So it's not a new project, right? Not a new project. Been out since April 2024. Not too long, but it had its steady decline down, and now it's making us move back. So not telling you about like this is it, but interesting that if this is something. And look, there's a lot of ways. If you like the kind of the poly market and all those type of markets, and you're trying to figure out a way to get in there, these type of things are kind of a little backdoor where they can run, right? Where you can get those big X, moves up. But now that's up to you. Do your own research. I'm not telling you get no Parcel. And do you think this is a Vitalik Buterin, and he says that he's solved the trilemma? Do you think that he's done that? And if you don't know what that is, that's decentralization, security, and scalability. No blockchain has ever solved this trilemma, right? It's either one of the, they'll usually get two, decentralization and security. And just so you understand, this one right here, that's Bitcoin, right? They have no scalability, right? It's slow as molasses, right? But that's why everybody's like, hey, it's a store of value. I don't care. I'm not trying to move my Bitcoin at lightning speed, even though they got the Lightning Network and things like that. So that's what the trilemma is, right? If you can solve this, that will be the big winner in all blockchains. Yes, it's crazy. The news about Ripple replacing ACHs coming from a banking DC insider we are connected to. All right, right on. So what's the alpha? Are we going up? We're getting 100%. CDC is not a stable coin, FYI. CBDC, I know it's a central bank digital currency. Yes, that's now. I don't think that's what Bappy was asking. But yes, that is a central bank digital currency. And my man Hype says, "What's up, Snipe? What's up? What's new?" That's good. That's good. But what do you guys think? You guys ever look into this? You interested in any of this stuff? Because he said that they have now solved it. Now that's another 2 years out. It's not like it's solved now, but they got the game plan, and he's going to go and implement that. Huh?
It's pretty
cool. He technically hasn't solved it.
In his mind, Sal. In his mind, he's solved it.
Right.
Now he's got.
He's got a game plan to solve it, but he hasn't solved it yet.
Yes, that's correct. But
no, I hope he does. I hope he does. That'd be great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. He says now Ethereum with PeerDOS and ZK EVMs expect small portions of network using it in 2026. We get decentralized, consensus, and high bandwidth, right? And look at there you go. I don't know. He's talking about it, but they do have to push it out. One thing that I do feel confident in is everything that they pushed out is worked, right? I don't know. Like I said, they've done some very, very complicated things with this chain fully running, and they never skipped a beat, except for that one. There was one block. I remember, Snoopy. It was very it was heart-wrenching. It paused for a bit, right? When it changed from proof of work to proof of stake, there was one block that was very very scary. But I'm pulling for the guy, like you said, Sal. Happy New Year's, wise guys. that will this. Oh, there you go. See, I know you're a big bull on it, Steve. But it is. I agree. Like I said, I'm pulling for it because
that reads like has solved it. It's not on paper, but with live running code, of which one half is on mainnet today.
One half.
Another half on ZK.
I know, but that's on paper. I know, but it is right. But all I'm saying, like in his head, they think they got it. We'll see. Very cool. And look, if that's the case, you're talking about old Tom Lee with his little predictions and all the things with the institutions, and they're gobbling it all up. That's a big deal, right? Because everybody's building on Ethereum, right? Not like I said, I know Solana too, but if this happens, it's like I said, they're going to be a big winner, and you might want to hold some.
It's crazy. I was actually looking at Dune yesterday, and it's not even comparable to what's being built on ETH compared to like Solana. The closest competitor is actually BNB. Or contracts and deployers and stuff like that, which was cool to see. Like because we all wondered, like, did BNB see its top? Was that it? Like it looks like a lot of stuff's happening over there. So that may not have been their top. They may have a lot more room to grow. So
yeah. Yep. Well, like I said, I'm pulling for him. And then I actually wanted to play it because, I don't care again, too much. I don't get into politics and I don't care about sides, whatever. I do have obviously one that I lean towards. Yeah. But this Mamdani, has just now become the mayor of New York. And this is what they call a tenant director. So this is Mamdani's tenant director, head of like housing and how mortgages and everything work in New York. Have you seen this, Sal? You're smirking. Have you already seen it?
No, I mean I can only imagine though.
All right, let me make sure. Let me mute this over here. All right, I'm ahead of the game. I got it. But yeah, this is ridiculous, and this is why it matters, right? I get it, like I said, political sides, but you better understand some of this stuff that the one side is starting to get into. It ain't good. Let me mute myself.
I think the reality is that for centuries we've really treated property as an individualized good and not a collective good, and we are going to transitioning to treating it as a collective good and towards a model of shared equity will require that we think about it differently, and it will mean that families, especially white families, but some POC families who are homeowners as well, are going to have a different relationship to property than the one that we currently have.
Yes, you will own nothing and you will like it. That's correct. That is ridiculous, even coming out of some kind of American's mouth, that your property is not your property, right? It is the collective.
Like to punch her right in her face. I really do. I'm sorry. I'm not a violent person, but I am in this moment.
I would like to watch you punch her in the face.
Yeah, we would cheer you punch her in the face. It's crazy, everybody. That is not
Do they
anywhere.
hear themselves? Like, how can she look at herself in the mirror and know when she just said that? And she's white.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Like,
that's why the propaganda is strong. So that's all. It works. I'm just saying. Everybody. That's why I don't get really. And I'm not pushing back with you. I'm just saying I don't get mad at people because they're under stuff. It's crazy. Like a lot of people have really been propagandized. They don't understand. When I saw all kinds of goofy things like during COVID, and I see late night talk shows with stupid syringes dancing around, and people are, I'm like, are you an idiot? Can you not see? Right? I mean, there's all kinds of things. So it's hard to get on people because, like I said, and I'm not saying it's a cult, but it starts getting like that, right? When you're in something like that, it's hard to be like, you know what, I'm wrong, right? That's a hard thing. So when it kind of just, but anyways, that's crazy, right? It's crazy. And I'm down with it. But she did also say POC. If you don't know what POC is, also people of color are also going to have no properties, right? So it's ridiculous. I know I heard her say white, but it's across the board. No one owns anything. It's not yours. You didn't do it. That's right. Yeah, Bappy. Let's see how that goes. That's right. Hey, it's New York, Bappy. They might just I don't know. They might just give it up. She is not white. She is a shade adjacent. You're crazy, Bappy. But yes, that is wild. I'm gonna bring you this kind of stuff because I don't care. That stuff ridiculous. This is another one. Dystopian, will be everywhere, right? And I'm bringing this up too. Like I said, AI and what's all that going to look like? This is what we're talking about. But it is what it is, everybody, right? Oh, it's a cult. Don't sugarcoat it. It is hype. It is. But look again. People they can just say this kind of stuff. Oh, this is what it's going to be like. No, do something about it. Stop complaining. Stop saying, go do something, because we all have the capability of doing it, right? And we do. I'm just saying, right? But that's what I'm saying. Look at this. Again, automation right in front of your face. This is China. Check it out.
I've been telling you guys that China lives in the future, but watch this. This is how advanced China is right now. This is a new convenience store here in China and no human interaction whatsoever. Everything is AI. And that robot serves you. So you just choose whatever you want, like a Coca-Cola, boom. Then I just scan it. Okay, order done. And I think that's that.
Hey, that's good. Look at that. But anyways, why would you want a human to do that? I'm just asking too. Why would you want a human to do that?
No, I mean, it's not that. It just took it forever. I would have just went back there and got it myself,
Yeah, you could, but you could also steal it then. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about stealing. I'm just saying it's,
I know you're not, but that's an enclosed area, right? That you put that somewhere like Detroit, and it's just open. It's and nothing gets you, Detroit. I'm not on you, but just saying, there's a lot of things. I get what you're saying, Sal. Yes, it's slow, but this is just the first iteration. Yeah, things are going to get much faster, much quicker, I believe. Yeah, but I mean, I'm serious. I'm asking y'all the question. What do you think? You think a person needs to do that?
Well, no, I use a vending machine. Like, I don't understand why wouldn't you just get a vending machine? Why are you paying billions of dollars to for these bots when you can get a vending machine then? No?
You could, but I can see that expanding, right? It's not going to be just one couple, it had 8 choices, right? Once it starts being able to really kind of prove itself, you can start really giving options way more than a vending machine. But I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Look at this. Going Bappy. I could have gotten 13 Cokes and said Bappy. Yes, Bappy. It's the first iteration. Bappy, I'm with you. Sal, I'm looking for a vending machine. There you go. That's what people agree with you, Sal. I hear you. Yeah. Let me bring that up there.
Thank you, Kim.
There you go. Detroit, they would drive a truck through the building and help themselves. It is. They would back it up. Bappy. That's correct. If you try to rob a store, that robot, that's correct. That's true, Steve. He could definitely have a nice, 20,000 volts.
And that's what I was wondering, because that gap in the window where the goods come through looked like it was big enough for a person to fit through. So, what if the robot would apprehend somebody and subdue them?
I don't know.
I'm waiting for these people to start jumping on these robots. That's going to happen too.
I don't think so. I don't think a lot of that.
The robots.
I think a lot of cameras are around, especially in China, and I think the police would be there.
In China, yeah.
Or at least RoboCop. RoboCop could be there. That is almost ridiculous looking wide open vending machine I've ever seen. You don't like the one? Come on, Comfy. None of y'all like that? That's big time. It looks like a really slow vending. Vending machine.
What do you want? If they bring it too fast, when you open it, it's going to spew everywhere. So that's good service.
That is good service. I just like the coolness. My man, I would call him Jeeves or something, right? You got to make friends with the robot. Maybe you give you a little extra side hustle. I don't know. But anyways, that's kind of cool stuff. The other thing why I brought that up is this. This was from last year, but you're seeing a lot of augmented reality. Look at this thing kind of projecting from this laptop. There's a little laser over here. This is last year, everybody. CES starts tomorrow. It is the 6th through the 9th. It's in Vegas. It's a big technology convention, massive. 140,000 people attended. And last year they had the NVIDIA CEO as the keynote speaker, right? So all this stuff you'll see. I mean, as this week progresses, I didn't know. Like I said, I heard MG3. Hopefully you're going to be there, man. If you're not, let me know. But we'll get a lot of cool stuff from it. But yeah, I mean, even this, like I said, there's a lot of cool things. This is a guy probably hasn't walked in years, and there's cool things that people are building to really make people's lives better, right? I get it. A lot of crazy stuff, get a little scary, but this is that's what I'm here for, right? That's cool right there. This guy can now stand on his own 2 feet and work, right? Do whatever he wants to do. Yeah, move around his house. He's moving his canes, doing his thing. So that's pretty impressive and good on him. Yeah. Like I said, you'll see all kinds of stuff. They got a vacuum cleaner now that has an arm and can remove and put things in a hamper. Okay, right? That's better than your Roomba. That's a Roomba with an arm. Yeah, cool stuff. Roomba with an arm. And then this AI-powered body scanning, right? You stand on it, scans your heart, weight, and metabolic health. That's a new kind of scale, everybody. New kind of scale. And yeah, future's looking different. You know, I want one that roasts me. You know, kind of laughs at me, calls, says, "What's up, Fluffy?" Things like that. That'll get me going. So this is a pen, and as you write, it'll show up on your iPhone. Like I said, there's little cameras on there, and there it is, right? Just as you wrote. Just saying, taking notes. This is a 3D LED, right? It stretches. So not only does it do 3D, it pokes out. Crazy. But all kinds of cool technology. This year is going to be kind of wild. And we shall see. Kind of crazy. Yeah. But let's see, Bob. What'd you say? Think you lost one sock before. Wait. Yeah, it could lose a couple. Or it could find it for you, Bappy. Right? Maybe you threw it under the bed. And there it goes. Yes. Super cool until you wake up one night to pee and realize Jeeves has been standing over you, staring at you for hours. And what if it was just to try to get to know me better, Comfy?
Or he walks up and says, "Hey, can I hold that for you?"
You're so stupid. But yes, you can all laugh. It's all good. It's going to be interesting. We're going to live in a different world. If it was made by Boston Dynamics, it would be down for a thumping and have to be careful not to break bones. It is. Those Boston Dynamics, them ones, that little robot dog, ain't no joke. But like I told you, I'm going to get one with a flamethrower, and we'll have a battle royale. Yeah. So let me bring this down, and then we're battling. Yeah. Battling already. Let me get it going. Oh, last round too. Caught it just in time. And everybody, yeah, I was excited. I don't mind. I know you've seen it. I'm excited. I won my first 200. My first 200 banger. It was a great feeling. Thank you. Yes. It makes all the rest of the tens and missing out so much better. But yes, great. I hope, like I said, I'm a root for everybody now. Just got to get one under your belt, right? You got to get one under your belt.
I'm glad for you. As long as you didn't go by pro with it.
Shut up, man. Shut up. That's it. All right, here we go. Here's stupid. There we go. Get some music going. Whoa. I can get in this one. And we'll do a space. Just need a little bit. 10 minutes after this.
No delay, no hands, just spark. Every move, stamp truth in the light. Wise guys riding with the mob tonight. They're built, we built escape. Work, fire, work, different state. From ground to glow, from lock to free. In my post, you feeling me? No suits and rooms, no fake control. We break them codes.
You guys waiting for the win? Oh, loading.
Yeah, it's been doing the breakdown. Sometimes it takes a second.
I know, GW. Everybody's looking for that. That's a game changer, man. 100,000. Be right there. That changes this whole thing, and somebody's a new number one.
Dude, we doubled that jackpot within a week.
We did, didn't we?
Was that like 50K right around Christmas, I think?
It was crazy, right?
Yep.
We did it. Like you said, you can see it grow now, much quicker, right? But all right, we got some boost. I think I saw. Did you see that, Snoopy? Did somebody do jobs? No.
I didn't see. I mean, I really hadn't paid attention to TG much today.
I heard somebody told me the geezers did one. I don't know.
I heard that too.
Is that what you heard, Sal? Yeah. I don't know. I have not. I guess I could look. I guess I could try one, right? But I don't want to mess up nothing. I don't want to mess up. Everybody, again, thank you. Appreciate you, the Wise Guys fam. Yeah. We have now crossed the 3 billion mark for the channel. And you will see. You will see. I will bring that goodness back to you. Yes, I will bring that goodness back to you. It will be shared within our community.
So those crews are cutthroat.
Yes.
Sitting on that list every night. Yeah, that's fun to watch every night.
It is quite active. 5 minutes before it closes at 7. Yes, it's kind of crazy, man. Mauritia, yes, I got one from Pixel. Right on. There you go, Mauritia. Happy New Year. Good to see you. Hey, you should pop on Spaces anytime when you can. Just say, hey, what's up? Miss you. Here we go.
This must be the jackpot.
Hey, I'll take it if it's on the show.
Marinating. It's marinating.
Right? Marinating. That's it. Here we go. And then we'll just do one round. I know, I'm over here. Everybody's waiting. They haven't even started another one. There's not a live one.
No, I know.
Yeah, it's been this way all through the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the devs are probably obviously pushing some things, yeah? How many people battled for that? And we got a boost. Was this one? That looked like it changed a little bit, yeah?
I had 13 friends in it, so.
Okay. Oh, Lord Paxman. I'm talking about Lord Paxman. Congratulations. All right, here we go. Start it up. Hold on, where are we going? Oh, look. Here we go. Oh, there you go. Happy New Year. That's right, Bellows. Thank you, Marisha. Appreciate you. I got paid with the geezers this morning. Oh, look at Lou. Honolulu dropping it. I like it. No, Lord Paxman. Sorry, Crypto Buffy B. No. Where's that vending machine? It is somewhere in China. Kim B. China, and it's not worth but visiting over there. Don't do it, Kim B. They'll keep you. They did run a job in the geezers. Okay. Look at that, Jason. I like it. Right on. I'm just saying, I think I got bigger ideas, bigger plans. That's why we're building that thing. We're gonna give you some goodness with the Wise Guys. Right on. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, hold on. Got to tapping him. No, I was talking about waiting for the jackpot. I don't know, Kimby. Bappy said he had the answer. I heard Bappy said it was going to be New Year's, but Christmas, he missed it too. Bappy, Polymarket, you owe me. We put a bet on it.
We are closing in fast on 100K.
100K.
Maybe tonight it hits 100K. What
100K on Spaces. Big winner. That's what I'm talking about.
99,265.
Right on. Hold on, we'll do this one. Hold on. Yeah, 99,265. Crazy.
you would literally be first place in every farm.
Every
in
one
just
of
a few days.
And you just gotta put it in, man, and get a 5% banger, bro. And you win. You'll be in the lead for a good bit. Yep. Your personal wallet is very important.
And it would be better to hit it now than it would have 2 weeks before Christmas. Because the market was still just down.
Right.
We have a lot of catalysts now. So.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Hitting that 5%, 10% in a 7-day period, if that's what it is the 7-day trading bonus, would seem pretty feasible.
It would be cool. I'm hoping.
From gigs ago, we don't stop stacking. Yeah, every type of move that's work for action. Crew online, no cap, no lie. My worldwide, watch us multiply. Mob file, boss is right. This is where legends digitize us. Change your vibe, change your code. Change your life, defy reload. Mob file, what? Jackpot vibes, we light it up. It's the mob file way. We gonna
This bro.
tap the win, then connect. The bonus grow with every spin. We hit the jackpot. That's a mob. That's a mob. That's a mob. That's a mob.
Happy. Yeah. If I won, it would be a rough 7 days. It would.
I would call in sick.
No, man, that's good times.
And my eyes would be bloodshot from staring at the chart. I'd be that guy.
Right, with a little pump too. Keep pumping it up.
Blow the candles up.
It is. That would be very serious. That's crazy. Just saying. Yeah, the main thing, growing that personal wallet and keeping that thing just growing. Like I said, especially when it gets rocking and rolling, man. You start getting a lot of jackpots. Just you only need 5,000-10,000 people in here, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's gonna get wild, Sal. It's gonna get wild. Hold on, we'll do 21 day. Crypto day. Well, loading. This is it. That would be something.
I heard. I think I saw a post over the weekend that said if you won a 200 banger, you were disqualified from the progressive jackpot.
You never know, right? That's funny. Yes. Yep. That would be crazy, bro. Yeah, I actually, and I'm just being honest. I really, yeah, I would. That would be crazy, right? I wish I would be able to give it up. That would not be good. I already felt it the last time I won the big prize. I won a big prize before, Sal. It didn't work out very well.
Why?
I got treated the opposite. In some conventions, I got put behind posts. I couldn't see the stage.
No, really?
Oh yeah, but it was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were harassing me. Yeah. But all good. Here we go. Loading. Here, I'm gonna look. Well, I'll see one there. I can see it on one there. I don't want to mess with it though. If it's really.
Yeah, I was reloading and all that stuff earlier, and I finally figured out it was just.
Well, he did leave a note. I mean, in the news it says that he did make a post about it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, after this, everybody, we're going to jump into spaces. Just give me, like I said, 5-10 minutes. We're going to wrap it up. It's loading. So we wait. I mean, I just want to wait because we're right there, man. If you're at 100,000, I do think it's close.
Yeah, I mean, they still got a good many battles to go before we hit 100K. My thinking it would be sometime late tonight, early in the morning.
Yeah,
but
we'll see. Okay, all right, you talked me into it. All right,
I don't care. We can wait. I don't care.
Yeah, we're just sitting here. This is about as easy as it gets. This is great, easy work.
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting. All good. But yeah, no, I know it is. Like I said, I know they're pushing stuff, obviously, and you know, this stuff will be fast as lightning because it was at the beginning anyway.
Anxiety.
You think this is going to cause anxiety? Wait till you see, Sal. Wait till you see. Oh yeah, you know. As I said, everybody's going to get a lot of fun, and it's going to get very competitive. Yes, I can't wait to see the marketplace of what is that? That crazy punch thing, man. Some of that's going to be pretty interesting, everybody.
Mappy, why don't you come on the space tonight and just do
no.
comedy for us?
Oh, Snoop. Did it happen to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. I just grew 3 plants from a seed. It's all good. It's all good. Anybody, not the portfolio. I don't think so.
Yeah, if you see that, Kim, and it says wake up the exchange and you hit wake up the exchange and it gives you the same message, then go up to the 3 dots and reload it, and it'll wake it up.
There you go. Right on.
Yep.
But yeah, appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Everybody, if you haven't, smash the like button. And over here on X, right? Comment, interact, engage, do all that stuff. Same thing here on YouTube, right? It helps us. Help us to help the whole group and get it pushed out to other people. Because this is an amazing ecosystem we're in, right? So thank you for watching. And thank you for hanging out with me. And, you know, give me your takes, Sal and Snoopy. You have anything?
Anytime.
Yep. All good.
Let's keep going up. Let's keep going up.
I'll see y'all over in spaces, right? Have a good one. Happy Monday.
Okay, later.
Better low, balls it, better low, balls it, better low, balls up, better low. My cold running through my veins, build my freedom out the chains. Tap to earn, I don't play no game. Work by name on a Hall of Fame. Battle stars, crowd go crazy.